PSG then, with a 5-3 victory over Spurs. Let's speak to a former Spurs player, shall we? Jurgen's still with us. Jurgen, where do you want to start on this?
Well, I think it was a highly entertaining game, obviously 8 goals, and it was a good game. It was, from both sides, a good game. I think Spurs, the first half, looked sharp. They looked like they believed, actually, in winning in Paris that match. They played well. They were supported well up front. I mean, Richarlison and Kolomouani had both a really good game, and they were supported by the midfield in many occasions in a good way. They pressured high in many occasions in the first half. So it looked good. It looked strong. And then I think, Paris Saint-Germain took it up another level the second half, and especially Vitinha. Vitinha controlled the midfield, and he was the decision maker all over the place, and make the difference.
I mean, it is the European champions who finished the season with some aplomb last year, just blowing everybody away. They haven't quite been that side this year.
They're still missing one or two players.
Yeah, they've been missing some players, and they were missing some players again today. And you just feel Luis Enrique's team just build up to it. And in some sense, maybe Bayern will be the same after that defeat to Arsenal. When it gets to the knockout stages, that's when you really see these clubs coming to the fore. But from Tottenham's perspective, he's searching for answers to what's his best combinations. He's been criticised for going the opposite way too far from Postecoglou. They've been very defensive. Their away record up until the weekend at the North London Derby, their away record was excellent because they were defensively strong. But he struggled to find a balance between having that defensive stability, Thomas Frank that is, and utilising their better, more flair players going forward. I think we saw a little bit more of that tonight, as Jurgen said, away from home. Because apart from the Richarlison goal at the weekend from the Zubimendi mistake, they offered literally nothing going forward. At least in Paris tonight, they've scored 3, it was competitive, and they had a chance of winning this game. That's a small crummy comfort, I think, for Thomas Frank.
When you're a new manager, you've got to also win over the home fans. And they've had 2 or 3 really poor performances at home. Bournemouth, where they were completely outplayed and so open. And against Chelsea, because that's a big game for Tottenham, the game against Chelsea. And Chelsea completely outplayed them. So there's 1 or 2 games at home where the crowd have booed and they've got onto the manager a bit. They're the dangerous games for Thomas Frank, those ones at home.
What have you made of Thomas Frank's tenure so far in charge of Spurs, Jurgen?
No, positive. I think he's trying to find the right formula. He's trying to find the right path. And he's open to it. He's open to change his ideas and melt them into the identity of the club. And the club's identity of Spurs is attacking-minded football. That is what Spurs is about. The Spurs fans, they want spectacle. They want goals. They don't want to defend too much. They rather win 4-3. A little bit Hansi Flick philosophy. and I think he's trying to find his own path in that process. And obviously with a couple of negative results now. But what I saw today was actually promising. I saw today a team that was willed to pressure the opponent high up the field. I think they struggled a bit more when they actually defended too deep. Because when they defend too deep and we have 8-9 players around your box or even in the box, then nobody is responsible anymore for stepping up and blocking a shot, because everybody thinks, okay, we have so many players behind the ball will not come through, and that's wrong. Yeah, it's wrong thinking. And but I think so far, is working hard on finding the right path and the best way to meld himself with the club's identity and the club's philosophy, and I hope for him that it works out.
Good man, Jurgen. Thank you very much. Big Thanksgiving plans tomorrow in the Klinsmann household?
No, all easy here in California. As long as the sun shines, all good.
What a life, well done, mate.
Struggling. What a life, eh? What a life, yeah.
Hey, we'll stuck with Robbo with the double tree.
Yeah, we'll be here.